Every day, I am like a tsunami. Some days when I cry like a tsunami. The roaring waves formed by the intense wind that's been blown my way. And when the intense winds blow, a certain amount of energy transmit itself towards me, creating a collision that's beyond repair. And when the wind blows faster towards me, the tides get bigger and bigger. Often the waves and the size of the waves depend solely on how fast the winds blow. The winds of my life have been like rocket ships, but the rocket ships lead towards space. And this water that blows like a tsunami with the fastest blowing winds leads not to space, but to my heart and in my life. But not every day. Just some days I cry. And other days I'm fearless. I'm resilient. I'm powerful. And I soar ever so high, just like a tsunami. My name is Valerie Yvette Peterson. I am a poet, a playwright, and a national speaker, and I've been writing for over 35 years. My life's work focuses on our journey as women and the triumphs and the course corrections that may be necessary to manifest our joy. I am so excited to share in the joys of International Women's Day, to bring encouragement today and a sense of pride to all women in knowing that our actions can and will bring about change. You see, we were given a blueprint a long time ago from the women's suffrage movement back in the 1800s, the women's liberation movement of the 1960s, the Black feminist movement of the 1970s, and even now with the Me Too movement. Our actions haven't stopped, and we have made great change. Women's history essentially values searching for more of the whole truth over maintaining illusions that we've already found it all. Retrieving new evidence and examining old evidence from the perspective of the woman, looking even for what lack of evidence might speak of in its silence. These are all important ways to fill in the rest of history. And as the late great writer Audre Lorde says, our silence will not protect us. When we celebrate International Women's Day, it places importance to the world that we are women and still here. We're here taking action and a stand, whereby creating an opportunity to continue to effectuate our power. And in order to effectively celebrate and honor International Women's Day and all of the amazing women across the world, we must first celebrate and honor the woman that we see every day. I've learned throughout my walk for the past 51 years that we as women are socialized to be competitive. So comparing ourselves to others can be natural, but it can also be dangerous. It is imperative to the change that we want to make to focus inward. It brings a sense of security and a sense of freedom. How often do we wake up and go about our day not feeling well physically or emotionally? And how often do we intently wish for others to give us a call and to check in on us? How often do we tell our children that we love them, or tell our significant other that we love them? We may even see a coworker or an acquaintance and pay them a compliment. That's the things that we should do. But there comes a time in life when we must come to the end of ourselves and ask ourselves, how are we doing? We must be okay sometimes with not being okay. and to ask ourselves for a quick reminder of exactly who we are. Even if you don't feel particularly powerful some days, think about how far you've come and what you have survived. Fear, pain, and joy are emotions that help you understand yourself and ultimately help you realize that you're not your feelings. Because confidence is like a muscle. It grows the more that you exercise it. Because sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. So don't always wait for permission when it comes to controlling your destiny. As women, we do not represent the stereotypical view that's oftentimes placed on us. We're simply women, mothers, wives, friends, educators. We have emotions like everyone else. We have feelings, expectations, morals, ideals, opinions, biases, prejudices, assumptions, like everyone else. But we also have love. We show care. We feel hurt sometimes. We have pain. We work hard to feed our families. We do our best to make it to the top, and sometimes we expect the worst. We learn to forgive and overcome. We live our lives and we love our children and we love our spouses and we love our sons and we train our daughters and we love our husbands and sometimes we have to bury them. We love our sons and daughters and we've had to bury them sometimes. And we cry. We protest. And we defend ourselves as women and we defend ourselves as mothers and daughters and sisters and wives. And we cry. But what happens when we lose our strength? Our voice matters. And for me, it didn't matter that I wasn't carrying a Birkin bag. It didn't matter that at times my locks needed retwisting. It didn't matter that it took me 10 years to get my degree. It didn't matter that people would talk down upon me. Through my errors and through my struggles, I learned to grab some Windex and grab a cloth and wipe down my mirror and tell myself that I'm not whole today and to be patient with me. You see, I learned in my life that my struggle did not denounce my power, and neither will yours. Divorce did not denounce my power, and neither will yours. Tax returns and state assistance did not denounce my power, and neither will yours. You see, our struggles will never denounce our power. Our struggles are just distractions that we will step over and boldly create our voice. Thank you.